Dust blows around you, clearing a moment later to reveal what can only be Amkethran, a village nestled into an outcropping of rock, amidst a desert so dry and sparse of life that you wonder how such a place could survive. Dominating the village, and seemingly carved out of the stone face of the rocks themselves, is a large and ornate fortress, its purpose unknown.
So, you must be the Bhaalspawn Melisande told me of. I've been expecting you. I am Balthazar, head of the monastic order here in Amkethran, and its ruler as well, although that is not an official position. Melisande preceded you and told me of your coming. Melisande has already left the village and did not say where she was going. She has left with me directions for you to reach these enclaves she mentioned. Is this what you expected?
Bull has been mulling over a question for you. Never have I seen a hamster concentrate so. He has been so very quiet. I thought perhaps I rolled over on him last night, which caused me great concern.
If Boo wishes to ask me a question, Minsk, then he should feel free to do so. I've been thinking a little about the last fight we were in. I felt something come over me. Viciousness I've never felt before. I just wanted to tear someone's throat out with my bare hands. Please spare me. I beg you.
Thieving wench! Begging won't save you now!
We will make a harsh example of you, and maybe others will think twice before they steal from us.
Please, my daughter meant no harm. Her motives were pure, even if her actions were wrong.
Pure? How do you justify your daughter's theft of her hard-earned gold, Mayor Harad?
People are starving. Food is scarce. Hassanah needed your money to buy bread from the black market to feed the poor.
The problems of your town are not our problems, Mayor. Your excuses cannot justify your daughter's crimes.
Stay clear, Mayor. You can do nothing here. Make peace with your god, Asana. Your life is forfeit.
Please, will no one help my daughter? Will no one stand against these brutes who have invaded our town?
Hush, Father. The townsfolk are scared. They will not intervene. I must accept the consequences of my actions.
Thank you. I fear those mercenaries will execute Asana right in the street if someone does not speak to them on her behalf. Please hurry!
Do I know you?
Feel the backhand of justice!
May I be of service?
My daughter owes you her life. I wish I had more to give, but I insist you accept this small reward. I will tell.
Your smugglers could sell our stolen gear and get away with it, eh, Salmon?
Or should we just call you Saemon? We know all about your shady reputation, Saemon of Varian.
Now, let's not do anything hasty, gentlemen. As you know, I could not have been involved, as I have only recently returned to Kethran.
Save it, you weasel. We know you run the smugglers here in Kethran, so you're the one to blame.
We've been waiting for you. Hand over our stuff, Saemon, or we'll slit your lying, cheating throat.
Oh, well, of course, by my sea salt stinging eyes, look who's coming this way, a familiar face from my past. Your arrival is a happy coincidence, given the situation. You can actually solve my dispute with these rather upset gentlemen.
You a friend of this double-crossing rat?
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and Saemon. Just keep walking.
So you're looking for a fight? Well, you've got one.
We'll teach you to steal our stuff. None can stand.
Leap. Every time I close my eyes, I see the burning buildings of Saradouche and the smoking bodies of all those Bhaalspawn lying in the streets. Ugh, it's horrible.
Your monastery once cared for this town, but under Balthazar you have abandoned us. The people are starving and your master does nothing.
Balthazar is concerned with greater matters, old man.
Bah! He is gathering mercenaries and wizards for an army. How is this more important than bringing in food for the starving children?
You have no idea of the events that the monastery has set in motion. Go back to your prayers and leave me alone.
No, this is too important. In the name of Joaquin, I demand a meeting with Balthazar. He must be made to see the insanity of his callous actions.
You make no demands of me or the monastery. Balthazar cares nothing about this pathetic town. Go beg your dead god to feed these people.
Blasphemer! I will stand for your monastery's tyranny no longer.
You dare attack me, old man? Your death shall be quick and painful.
Great fun!
No tidings abound.
Well, it is good to see you again. Have no worries. You'll not see me long.
I have filed a complaint that you are selling stolen goods, Curris. This operation is closed, and all merchandise is forfeit to the monastery.
This is ridiculous. The monastery's never objected to our actions in the past.
Tell us where Ascension is, Curris, and we will let you go.
Ascension isn't here. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Then I will arrest you instead. For your sake, I hope Ascension shows up before we find it necessary to interrogate you.
No, you can't do this. This is an outrage. When did the monastery become a puppet slave to the whims of a bunch of foreign mercenaries?
Silence, Curris! Wait, what is this? It seems we have a would-be customer in our midst. The infamous child of Bhaal, if the descriptions of Balthazar are at all accurate. Stand aside. I will not allow Balthazar's work to be interrupted by the likes of you. To arms, my brothers! We are attacked!
Great fun!
Take the life, Skie! Thank you for your assistance in this unpleasant matter. I'm sure if Ascension were here himself, he would offer his thanks as well.
Once, long ago, what you saw in your future. Now that it has come closer, have you changed your mind on it? Do you even see one for you? For us?
are welcome here.
We should return to the Elven City one day.
Yeah, sure.
Satisfactory condition.
Yes!
You see I'm busy. My archers need to stay in top form. I can't be wasting my time yapping with some slack-jawed yokel.
Ow! 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 Yep.
Oh, this is gonna hurt you a lot more than me.
Ow! 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 I meant to do that?
With all that has been going on, Boo and I are having some trouble keeping our feet on the ground.
Can it be now?
I must ask you something, privately. What do you think of Quail?
I have a question that requires your indulgence. Great changes to come, aren't there? Of all possibilities, I worry most for your future. Myself
Hamsters and rangers everywhere! Rejoice! Hey. Boo, was that a compliment?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Your answer will not sit well with my master, Sendai.
You dare threaten me here, in my own enclave?
Balthazar's army grows stronger with each passing day, Sendai. You know how this will end.
Begone, and tell your master I know who my true allies are.
So be it. Your fate is sealed, Sendai. You and all your kind.
Forgive me, mistress. An intruder has entered our underground complex, and the sentries have not yet reported back.
Sniveling maggots! I cannot waste my time with such petty annoyances. Set the slaves in the north tunnels and release my pets into the south. That should put an end to this intruder.
Yes, Mistress Sendai. It shall be as you command.
Be in might. We shall rule supreme.
Next time.
All right.
By all that is decent, I fight! For the fallen!
Tiger Queen. Fisher is a dead Fisher.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Good.
Here we go!
Mistress, your plan has failed. Your servants have been slaughtered, and the invader continues to advance.
Slaughtered? And the intruder yet lives? Impossible!
I swear it is true, mistress. And forgive me, mistress, but there is something else.
If you value your life, you will cease your stammering and speak, Captain.
I have learned that the intruder is a Bhaalspawn. We are under assault from Gorian's ward.
No! Why was I not told of this immediately? They must be stopped.
Yes, mistress. What are your orders?
This Bhaalspawn is far too powerful to trust their destruction to your incompetent hands, Captain. You are of no further use to me. Diatha, my priestess, destroy this intruder. Gorian's ward must not be allowed to reach this chamber.
Yes, mistress. I will do as you command.
Do not underestimate this invader's power. Stop them at any cost. If you fail, Diatha, you will share the same fate as the unfortunate captain.
Of course, Mistress Sinai. I will unleash all of your drow forces against our foe.
I meant to do that.
Here we go.
Me and might, we shall rule supreme.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Diatha is dead, and the rogue Bhaalspawn draws ever closer. Mythical, my Mind Flayer ally, you must stop the fool before this goes further. Do not wave your tentacles at me, Mythical! I have no other choice. My minions are slaughtered. Even my priestess has been destroyed. If you wish to feast on the brains of those that Bhaal enslaves, you will unleash your illithid on the Bhaal child that invades the Enclave. You must not allow the interloper to reach my inner sanctum.
Yeah?
My army has been slaughtered, falling helplessly before your might. You would have made a great ally to our cause. Alas, the time for such possibilities is past. But the lives of my servants and slaves have not been spent in vain. They have bought me time to prepare a special surprise for you. Prepare to meet your end, Bhaalspawn.
By all that is decent, I fight!
Yeah. All right.
Fury of war!
My blade will cut
Take
you
the
down
life,
inside.
Skie!
Oh, good. It's immune to that. Oh, good. It's immune to that. Oh, good. It's immune to that. Oh, oh, good. It's immune to that. Oh, good. It's immune to that. Oh, good. It's immune to that. Ow!
My Bhaal essence is ripped from my very soul! Damn you! But I may yet rob you of the glory of your victory! Know this, even as I die, the return of our Father is inevitable. Though I fall, the others will ensure Bhaal is reborn.
I greet you once again, Godchild. The second of your revelations await you. Good. I hope you have pondered your origin, for any being of great power must know much of themselves before they can put reason to their actions. Let us continue. This time we are not concerned with your past, Godchild. Now we will look at your present. The prophecy proceeds towards its climax, as I am sure you are well aware. Your place in this prophecy is what is in question, perhaps. This question will be answered this once, by yourself.
Why am I here? Answer me.
You are here to tell yourself of the prophecy and your own place in it. Destiny may not always be avoided. If you are to have a say in which path is taken, listen as you speak.
So, this is a copy of myself that I address, Sola?
It is a piece of you. Perhaps from another time, another dimension, but you nevertheless. Speak to yourself of Alando's prophecy, I bid you.
Yes, I suppose it makes sense. I was once taught of the prophecy in this way, wasn't I? It only makes sense that I would do it myself in the future. Listen closely. You are the center of the prophecy, but not in the way you think. You bring murder to all you touch. That is true. The ones you hate, the ones you help, even the ones you love. This is part of your nature. But this is not what the prophecy speaks of. The Bhaalspawn shall bring chaos and destroy much of Faerun. But this is not done by you. You have already killed several of those Bhaalspawn who the prophecy speaks of, those who would bring this destruction. You bring death, yes, but It is nothing like what they would do if they are successful. You are here to stop them, whether you intend to or not. You exist to prevent the prophecy from coming true. The prophecy warns of your failure, not of you. I felt as you do once. Brace yourself for what comes next. I'll tell you that much.
You have been counseled by your own self. You are now aware of your place in these events and why you are here. Not every soul gets such an opportunity. Then there is but one more question before you may return to your path. When you return to the waking world, you will continue to speed towards your purpose, stopping the prophecy from coming true. My question, why will you do this? Perception is truth in this one instance, godchild. Consider what you have learned, and farewell.
My condition? Minsk, why don't you tell me a little about Rashomon? You've talked about it before, but never described it, and I've never heard anyone else mention it at all.
This is because Rashomon is a very far ways away. Once Boo kept track for me of the number of steps I have taken since beginning my Dajema, but Boo has since forgotten.
Ow! 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 Ow!
That's not right.
Ow! Ow!
Air disturbs Draconis. More pestering emissaries from the cloistered monastery. Surely when the last batch did not return, Balthazar would have learned his lesson. No, I see I am wrong. You are not brothers of the Tattooed One. I smell the taint of Baal on you. You cannot stop this. The Lord of Murder shall rise again, and I shall prove myself worthy to Abazigar by bathing in your tainted blood.
Here we go!
My!
You think I can be defeated so easily? More evidence of your species' inferiority.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Traveling with you was always so much fun.
No problem. I could do that. Uh-huh. Orders? I could do that.
On your knees before you enter the presence of a Bazigal. Bow before his ruthless might.
Yeah.
Rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
of spending my time with fools.
I meant to do that? I could do that.
You have the stench of the Bhaalspawn. The same stench as a Bazigal, though he tries to hide it behind the more palatable scent of his worm-kind heritage. Perhaps you have the power to break a Bazigal's spell, Bhaalspawn. You have the Scroll of Reversal. I feel its power. I will give you the Ward Stone to pass. You can kill. The enchantment is broken. I am free from this accursed servitude to that bastard half-breed. Free to leave this place. You are a fool, puny one, to bargain with a dragon. But you are in luck, tiny manling. A Bazigal must pay for what he did to me. Therefore, I will honor our agreement and give you the Ward Stone before I leave this vile place.
Welcome. I have watched your progress with great interest. For a lesser creature, you are quite amusing. Save your tongues. You are not worthy of having Bhaalspawn within you. Only a dragon is worthy of containing the Lord of Murder's immortal essence. Those insolent words shall be your last.
Ow! Ow!
Must get aid soon.
Ow! I meant to do that. Ow!
Next time.
Ow! 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 Ow!
No, it cannot be! Grand flames of my existence snuffed out by this pathetic fool. But know this, your victory is flawed. Know this even as I die, fool. You have been used and misled. Witness the truth to which you have been so blind.
I greet you once again, Godchild. You near the final stage of your destiny. All will become most complicated very soon. We shall see. You have fought against brother and sister in recent days. Fought and prevailed as they arrayed their forces against you. You have done well. The most powerful children of Bhaal gathered themselves together years ago. You know them as the Five. Together, they hoped their power would destroy all others of their kind. But what you do not know is why. What purpose your siblings have for their actions. You may suspect, but hear the truth from the lips of one you have murdered.
Why am I cold? Why is Yagashura disturbed?
You shall explain the truth of your actions, Spirit, to the one that killed you.
If I was killed by that one, then I don't owe nobody nothing.
You shall answer our questions of the Five.
The Five, Yagashura owes them all right. Sure, I'll speak. I was approached when I was still at the temple, still being taught the powers of Bhaal by the old witch. The greatest of all the Bhaalspawn were joining forces, I was told. We would defeat all others before us. Yagashura didn't trust the others. Figured sooner or later the Bhaalspawn would turn on each other. Figured I was stronger than the rest of them maybe, but not all of them together. So I joined, raised an army of men and slaughtered all the Bhaalspawn we could, waiting for enough of the essence to collect in the abyss.
For Bhaal, the dead god, and your father to be resurrected as he had planned before his death.
And we would be his right hands, all five of us. That's what we were promised. We would live as demigods, ruling Faerun with our power. It was worth taking a chance for, Yagashura thinks.
So the Five sought to resurrect your father and become demigods. What does this mean to you, Godchild?
You are a fool to think the Five are defeated now. Of all of Bhaal's children, who do you think possessed the most of his essence? You, certainly, but we Five as well. How many of the Five have you killed? Myself, Elisera, probably Abazigal, and Sendai too. That is a lot of Bhaal's essence, and still one Bhaalspawn remaining. Yes, Balthazar. If anything, fool, you have stirred Bhaal in his slumber. He is closer now to awakening than ever before.
The last of the Five yet remains, Godchild, and your father stirs. What will you do? Then continue on your path, Godchild. I shall see you soon enough.
Greetings, old friend. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, so you do know who I am now. I must admit you've changed more than a little since the last time we met, before you were straddling the world with your power, so to speak. Watching your progress, not as much as I like we should have. I wish I had known long ago that Gorion would be right. I would have done more than just warn you about your destiny, I think. Have you any idea of the havoc the Bhaalspawn have caused up and down the coast? The havoc you've caused personally? No, I don't suppose you have. Not that it's entirely your fault. We Harpers have been working tirelessly for weeks now to prevent the panic from reaching a boiling point. Not a simple task. As I understand it, though, your quest is nearly at an end, correct? I have to leave again soon, so I can't help you much. But I can help you a little, whether you like it or not. It's important that this all ends soon. But that doesn't mean I won't lift a finger over it. There may be another way in, but you'll have to find it on your own. Now, I must go. From this point on, attaining your destiny is completely your own affair. I wish you well.
Greetings, offspring of my old foe. It's time we spoke, you and I. But first, let's make sure we're not bothered by any of your so-called friends. This is a private matter. Now then, let's get trivial matters out of the way first. Do you know who I am? As opposed to what? Some grisly avatar like the Slayer? A cloud of smoke, a massive face in the sky with a boot. If only things were so easy as that. But if I get involved in the whole Bhaalspawn mess, then my own opponents amongst the gods would intervene. Mistra or Kellenvor, perhaps. And it seems that Ea, the Overfather, has an interest in this as well. Which is very odd. And so I, the great Cyric, I'm restricted to watching and observing. I've been watching your progress for a while. Very impressive. I've formed a few conclusions, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth. How much should I fear you? I see. I would have expected you to say as much. Who could have expected that this level of the Abyss, this throne of Baal, would give me some... I didn't need it. I didn't want it. I have my own plane in Pandemonium, thank you very much. But it's no matter. Can't undo what's already been done. And as for you, I doubt you will seek my realm of influence. If you even get that far, that is. I think you need to be tested. That is what you created these little rooms for, isn't it? Perhaps we will meet again. For now, let us see how you do against my favored. I suggest you prepare yourself.
Orders? No problem.
Woo!
Ow! 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 Ah!
Ow! Cannot be allowed to fester.
Must get aid soon.
We cannot have Question for you, Imoen. You have the taint of Bhaal within you. Does this mean that you will turn into the Slayer as well?
I certainly hope not. I've been thinking more and more lately about that myself, though.
Alright. Speak your mind if you must. Speak your mind if you must.
Ah, Simon, you have done well, delivering the Bhaalspawn as you promised. I assume they have been drugged. You do not want any trouble, after all. I knew Balthazar was a fool to trust you, Simon.
If you say so.
Ow!
What's up?
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amkethran's citizens. Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abazagal, and the others, just as she recognized it in you. She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise. Melisande is the puppet master pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail. Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me, but first I must end your evil existence.
The greatest of the Bhaalspawn, the Five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete. The one you know as Melisande is not a member of the Five, Godchild. She is no child of Bhaal. The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected, You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
I am here. Speak quickly.
You are here at my sufferance, Spirit. You will answer our questions.
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you, however you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine.
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaalist Temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name. 'Twas I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaalspawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, Great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Black-Hearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god. It was I who created the Five, loosed the god-spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care. It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaalspawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaalspawns to Saradush and had them slaughtered. No, that's true. I knew that Illacera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival. Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradush, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradush to kill the other Bhaalspawn, of course. And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The Five were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself, and you've dealt with them nicely. You are the single strongest Bhaalspawn that has ever been, more potent than any single one of the Five even. Your essence belongs to me, and I will have it! I am nearly a goddess. With your essence added to that of the rest of the Bhaalspawn, I will control all of Bhaal's abyssal realm, the Throne of Blood! Then why wait? Let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing. Your course is set, Godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, you will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand. She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, Godchild. The final act of the prophecy awaits.
Imoen, you grew up in Candlekeep too, did you not? Since you were very young?
What's up? Yeah, sure. All right.
You should not have come to this place.
Take him down!
Take her life, Skie!
Here!
Dawn is approaching soon. May I ask you something?
It would appear that this This is close to the end of our journey. I trust you. Remember that. We draw close to the end, don't we? Very soon now, your final destiny will be in your hands.
Chased me around, and I was banished because of my wild surges. Sure, wild magic can be dangerous. But look at this. Saradush, an entire city, destroyed. Why aren't generals hounded like wild mages? It's hard making sense of something you really don't want to make sense of, isn't it? Anyway, I'm curious. What was it like for you, seeing all that death and destruction? That's good to hear. You've gotten so powerful. When I saw Saradush, I felt like I was seeing your future. Anyway, the scary part is that when I'm in the grip of a surge, I can't distinguish between the fear and the joy. That's good to hear. Really good to hear. Let's get moving. There's better things to do than stand around dooming and glooming.
My love, I must stop for the night. I think it's time. The baby's coming.